Thank you so much for that introduction. Good afternoon, Phoenix. Hi. I'm Kathy Salsbury, and it's my pleasure to join you all today for the launch of Seniors for Biden. I've lived in the Valley now for nearly 10 years and have seen our community do great things and grow. And over these years, I've been afforded the ability to connect with Arizonans from all walks of life, thanks to my work with the National Government Multiple Sclerosis Advisory Committee. Thank you. You see, I have MS. It's something I have to work through each and every day. But my disease does not define me, and it does not define who I am, but it's given me a voice. Fighting as an advocate is now my purpose, and it's because of my work that I'm excited to stand with you today. Fighting as an advocate is now my purpose, and it's because of my work that I'm excited. At one point, with all of my medications that I took, it was about $7,000 a year.
Wow.
Yes, in prescription drug costs. These costs were very overwhelming for me. I had to make a decision. Would I pay for my life-saving medications, or would I be able to afford housing? I was homeless. Yes, and I simply could not afford to do both. But thanks to the Inflation Reduction Act, my costs have been cut in half. None of this, and I do mean none of this, would have been possible without the work of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They have put the needs of seniors like me, I am a senior, on the forefront, and thanks to them, I can now breathe a little easier at night. And I know that I'm not alone. I see firsthand at a job, I am a caregiver as well, and I work with seniors who have dementia, seniors who have cancer, and these people rely on Medicare and Medicaid. For my patients, these essential programs are the difference between receiving quality end-of-life care or not. But we must do all that we can to stand by these folks, and I know Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will do that for us. They have capped the cost of insulin to $35 a month. And not only that, they are people that we can trust. In Arizona, seniors can trust the Bidens. That's why today it is my honor and my pleasure to introduce our First Lady of the United States. Please, everyone, give a big hand for Dr. Jill Biden.
Gosh, thank you, Kathy, for that kind introduction. And I'm so grateful for your advocacy to make health care affordable. To make health care affordable for everyone. And it's because of people like you that Joe was able to fight for lower prescription drug prices in the IRA. And thank you to the mariachi band. Wow, they did. I can hear them. Thank you. And to the leaders of the Arizona Alliance for Retired Americans. Thank you for all that you do for older Americans in the Grand Canyon State. So it's great to be back. I was here in this area to deliver a commencement to Mesa Community College, and I was so inspired by the students there. So today I'm so proud to be here with all the elected officials and labor, faith, and community leaders who are here to launch Seniors for Biden-Harris. We should do just a little clapping for a guest that I just met, and she had her 101 birthday on Thursday. You're welcome. Nana, me, not me, or so I thought. When our first grandchild, Naomi, was born, I was ready to welcome a beautiful baby girl into our family. But what I was not ready for was to be a nana. So I kept thinking of my own grandparents, and I just couldn't see myself in their shoes. Because when I became a grandmom for the first time, I was only 42. And I bet some of you have felt that too. Waking up in the morning, like one morning you just wake up and you say to yourself, you look in the mirror and you say, where did all these lines in my face come from? Yeah, I think I see a couple recognition here. So maybe you feel that way coming to launch the Seniors for Biden-Harris. I don't know. But yes, here we are, and Miss Nana is so proud to stand here with all of you to get to work re-electing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So age is a gift. But there are still those who not only devalue our wisdom and dismiss our experience, they want to destroy the structures that help us thrive. Threatening the Social Security we have earned. Profiteering off the medications that we need. Standing in the way of progress that could help people of all ages. Donald Trump supported ending Medicare as we know it. He came one vote away from repealing the Affordable Care Act, which would have raised drug prices by hundreds of dollars a year, and he repeatedly sabotaged the law. He wants to cut Social Security to give more tax breaks to his billionaire friends. Make no mistake, Donald Trump is dangerous. Yes, to our livelihood, to our security, and to the future of our country. We simply cannot let him win. We can't wake up like we did we can't wake up on November 6th like we did in 2016. Remember that? Terrified of the future ahead of us, thinking, oh my God, what just happened? What are we going to do now? But this isn't just about stopping an extremist. And this election certainly is not about age. Joe and the other guy are essentially the same age, so let's not be fooled. But what this election is about is the character of the person leading our country. finishing the job we started. President Biden is a man of great kindness, integrity, and character. And he is a loving, compassionate father and husband. Joe Biden is a healthy, wise, 81-year-old, ready and willing to work for you every day to make our future better. Since my husband Joe took office, we have achieved so much. Like you said, he capped insulin at $35 per month for seniors. And for the first time in history, made sure that Medicare can negotiate drug prices directly. Something presidents have been trying to do for decades. He strengthened the Affordable Care Act and Medicaid, bringing the uninsured rate lower than any other president has. Under his leadership, the financial outlook for Medicare is improving, and he's accomplished so much more, making child care affordable, working to expand access to maternal health services, and how about appointing Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court? And I'm sure many of you saw him at the G7 this week and then in Normandy when we were honoring all of our veterans. Yes. How many of you in here are veterans? Wow, a lot. Yes, thank you. So Joe is, leading the world once again through diplomacy. And when Joe and Kamala are reelected, we will continue that progress, making sure that all Americans can afford their medications, ensuring everyone can age with dignity, building a better future for our children and our grandchildren. You see, Joe isn't just one of the most effective presidents of our time in spite of his age, but because of it. He knows how to bring people together and get bills passed because he's been doing it for decades. He knows how to work with people who disagree with him because he's seen and shaped how change happens. And he's not the only one who understands that. All of us here, every one of us, have helped transform our communities over the course of our lives too. We've celebrated victories that once seemed impossible. But we've also seen how progress can be torn from our grasp. Roe, voting rights, health care support, protections against discrimination. We will not go back. We will not sit by while our freedoms and our democracy crumble around us. We will not allow Trump to appoint more extremist Supreme Court justices. And we will vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Nana, mom, teacher, first lady, senior, sister, mentor, friend. These titles are glimmers of the extraordinary lives I've been lucky and honored enough to lead. Together they add up to more, not less, more wisdom, more grit, more fortitude, perspective and perseverance, dedication and determination. So yes, seniors are going to vote this November. But we're also going to bring the experience of all of our years to this moment as if our rights are at risk, because they are. As if our democracy is on the line. Because it is. You're so good. We're going to talk to our friends and families about why this election is so important. Tell them what's at stake. Sign up for phone banks and canvassing shifts. Donate what we can. No, we cannot be defined by a number. And when people underestimate us, they do it at their own risk. Let's show what these years can do. So I know you're going to join me, and you're going to be working every day from now until when the polls close, by re-electing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, by deciding the future we want, the future we need. And when we do, seniors, nothing and no one will stand in our way. Thank you. You've been a great